Hey everyone, Carrie Beck here with Family eBiz, where we help families start online businesses so they can gain the freedom they've been dreaming of, freedom to live their life the way they want to. Today, I love this topic. I have been using this strategy for at least a year, and we're going to be talking about AI, the superpowers of AI in your business. And that's one reason I'm standing here. This is part one. Next week, we'll have part two, all of it on AI. So you're going to love this. It has helped me in so many ways. It has simplified my life. I've been able to get more content out there. I feel like some of the content I put out is better. And I'm going to share with you today how I use it in my business and then how I've gotten AI to work for me. Because some of you are like, I don't need that. I'm going to go pay someone to do that. You can, but I'm not going to say AI replaces everything, but there are ways to have it as a starting point in some of the tasks, the things that you need to do to grow your business. So let's talk about that. Before I do, if you have not subscribed to our channel, would you please just click subscribe? We want to get this out to more and more people, and this is a great topic to share. So go share this podcast with one person so that they can learn from it as well. What is AI? AI is artificial intelligence. And I use one called ChatGPT. There are several out there. And so you can go figure out which one you want. But I've just stuck with that. And I have one account. So I keep going back to that account so it learns who I am. But let me just share a few ways I use it. Then I'll tell you how I'm using it. First, sometimes I am writing a blog post and I've got a list of activities for my homeschoolers, but maybe I only have 4 and I wanted 10. I will go into ChatGPT, my AI law. It's free too. And I'll just say, hey, give me 10 activities that you could use. And I'm going to show you what some of them are. I did that for a Mother's Day crafts activity. And I asked them for 10 or 15 Mother's Day crafts activities. And they popped them out there for me. Another time, I already had my list. I bought a roundup of superhero crafts. And I just needed an introduction and a conclusion. And I will show you what we did with that as well. But they wrote the introduction, the conclusion, and then I already had the roundups in there as well. So that was an easy way for me to use them. Podcast titles. This one right here, I have not really finalized the title as I record it, but I wanted to see what kind of podcast title ChatGPT could give me for the superpowers of AI in the business world. And here's what I wrote to ChatGPT. Write 5 titles for this podcast, AI Business Superpowers. That includes the words superpowers. Listeners are online business owners, bloggers, podcasters that want to use AI to improve their business and make more money. And this is what they popped out for me. Unlocking AI superpowers for online business success. Harnessing AI superpowers to boost your blog and podcast. AI superpowers, transforming your business into a profit machine. That's the one I may use. Who knows? Superpowers of AI, elevate your online business strategies, and then maximize your profits with AI superpowers. Those are better than I would have written. I am a vocabulary deficient person. And so that just opens my eyes. Do I use all of them? I may even not use it word for word. I may change some, but they come up with better titles for me. I've done that for podcasts. I've done that for blog posts. I've done that for like a course I'm writing. I've done that for subject lines. The other thing I've used it for just recently is to write some emails for me, some sales emails. And I'm going to go into detail on how I did that because I don't just copy and paste everything. So I would go in and ask it to write a sales email for me. I'll show you how I did that. So let's move on. Those are some ways you can use it. Leave something in the chat if there's a chat where you're listening to, and let me know if you've used AI and how you have used it and how it's helping your business. Some of the things that I have done to get it to work for me and my business so that it's personal to me and not just popping out a bunch of information is I use the same account. So it has a memory of the types of things I'm looking for and the ones that sometimes I have to narrow it down. Doesn't give me the answer. Like when I asked for the podcast titles, none of them had the word superpower in it. And I wanted the superpower in there one because we're right here in the superpower city. And so it gave me 10 titles, but I went back and rewrote the description. So I was very specific. It starts to memorize the types of things that I'm looking for. It learns my tone, it learns my voice. It will get the other thing I ask for more oh, let's back up. I give it more information than I think it needs. I'll give you some examples of this. So same account, so it has memory. Give it more information than you need. Be specific as if you're talking to a VA. If you need 5 ideas, ask for 10 or 15. I always ask for more than what I really need. And then once it pops something out, I definitely edit it. I do not just copy and paste. Some of it I edit a lot, some of it I just lightly edit. It depends on what they pop out and if it comes across in my voice. So let me give you a few examples, and that hopefully will give you some ideas of how you can use it. I was sharing in our mastermind group with one of the girls that was trying to answer a problem in her business, and I said, go to ChatGPT. Go there, and I started to tell her how I talk to it, the prompts that I give. And so here is one prompt. Last month, we had Homeschool Superheroes, so I'm on that superhero theme, and it was an event that I host for homeschoolers. And I really needed I needed to get some life into some of my emails, but I really didn't have the brain power to write them. So let me read to you what I wrote. This is a little long, but it is very specific, so you get the idea. Write a promotional email that is conversational to sign up for your free ticket for Homeschool Superheroes Week. Homeschool Superheroes Week is for homeschoolers who are overwhelmed and need confidence. They are stretched for time. They want to know they are doing the right activities for their kids in the homeschool. Emphasize the speakers are veterans. The free ticket also offers 1,204 in swag bag and the opportunity to watch all workshops within a 24-hour time period from being released. Each morning, we will have a kickoff with Carrie that highlights a superhero of the faith. Lifetime access allows moms to watch workshops over and over again. I don't think I included that because we were writing about, no, I think I did include that. Moms can save some time, save some of their workshops for later. I'm reading this and I can't even talk. When their kids get older and they need that info. The email should be conversational and persuasive, not super salesy. Emails should be 3 to 5 paragraphs. A paragraph is 1 to 2 sentences. That was what I asked it to do. The 3 to 5 paragraphs was really short and it didn't give all the information. So I went back and said, all right. And I gave it all. And I said, write an 8 to 10 paragraph. Then I had more to work for and more to edit. I could sort of move things around and make it who I wanted to be. But it came up with phrases that I liked, that I felt like were me talking. So I hope you see how specific you can be with it. It is like talking to your virtual assistant or your in-person assistant, someone that's working with you. Number 2, this was the blog post that I needed to write back in May for Mother's Day. Write a blog post, and I'd already chosen my keyword for the blog post. So I said, write a blog post for a homeschool blog called 10 Mother's Day Art Projects. Include a list of 10 Mother's Day art projects. Include intro and closing, maximum 1,000 words. If I went back and did it again, I might say something about conversational, but it wrote a good blog post. Now, I had to edit it, and I didn't necessarily like all the art projects, so I probably went in and got some more from ChatGPT, but it gave me an outline to get started, and it was so much quicker and easier than me starting with a blank screen. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, so I do have, some of you are like, okay, this sounds good. I actually have another free tool for you this week. Last week, I gave away our quiz that talks about 3 types of people replacing their income with a digital course. I will put the link to that. And I gave away our PDF, our ebook about how you can take knowledge out of your head and turn it to digital course, because I was talking about charging more. This week, we're talking about using AI, and you can charge more too with that as well, and you can make more money. So I've got another PDF for you. It's custom. There's 2 things. It's sort of a tool. So we've got unlock your digital course idea using AI or your product or whatever, but it is a way to help you get, and it's going to go more detail than what I did today about using AI to come up with product ideas, course ideas. Another way that you could look at this is a custom course topic generation tool. So you're going to come up with a topic, and AI is going to help you do it. And it's going to show you in this PDF exactly how to do that. So we will have links to all of that in the show notes, and you can just click on those and go grab them. Like I said, completely free. If you've used AI, I would love to hear what you're doing with it. I'll be talking more about some ideas next week that I am working on to implement in the future, or if you just some other ideas that would help you using AI. Hey, thanks for spending time with me. I hope this helps you a little bit. It saves you some time and some brain power. AI truly can do that for you. I'm Carrie Beck with Family eBiz. We'll talk to you next time.